Most new business owners are obsessed with the wrong things. And what I mean by that is they're thinking about their logo. Is their logo cool enough? Is it pretty enough? Do their colors on their website look good? Is their branding all dialed in? And what I'm here to tell you is none of this stuff makes any difference whatsoever when you have no customers. The customer or your potential customer cares about one thing, and that's, can you solve their problem faster, better, easier, cheaper than the next guy? So no one ever said, just think about this. Like, have you ever bought from a company because they have a cool logo or cool colors on their website? Just think about your own shopping behaviors and how you buy things. Next time you think about, hey, what really matters in my business? So for me, I did the stuff that matters. I built a workflow, I built a wireframe. I put the product in front of decision makers, people who would actually use the product. And here I could have chased perfection, have every single little thing perfect on my wireframe and just continue delaying validation. And then you end up getting to the people who actually give you the validation and they're like, no, this sucks. So instead you just wasted all this time trying to make things perfect before even getting to that point. And really that's just egocentric business decisions. And the unfortunate reality about egocentric business decisions is they don't ever work. They don't work because you're still thinking about yourself and not the actual customer. So your practical takeaways, what are they from this video? If you're just starting out, don't worry about your fancy website, your branding kits, your social proof before you even have customers. Instead, focus on solving a pain point for your customer better than what's out there. Showing it to real people who would be your customer, not your friends and family, because they're going to tell you most likely what they want, what you want to hear. And get reactions frequently. And try to get money from whatever you're doing as well, because if you can't get money, it's not always going to be that good. Because if they're just telling you, yeah, they'd buy it, but it won't actually pay you, well, then, is it really that good? So here's how I'm thinking about this for software specific, because software, is definitely different. What I'm learning is different than a lot of other business. Obviously, business principles and fundamentals are always very similar across the board. But here's the thing. With software, especially in a B2B setting, chances are that software is replacing some form of a legacy system, something a company's probably been doing for a decade, long amount of times essentially. So by even them agreeing to or using your software to test out, that's a form of investment. In many cases, it's actually more valuable than the money you could even charge them from the get-go. And that may sound like contradicting to what I just said, but with software specifically, you have to solve your customer problem super well, super in detail. And if you're not, it won't work. Where with something like a physical product, I use this example in a couple of videos. So if you got a water bottle, that's pretty good. Let's say an insulated water bottle, it's pretty good, but let's say it just dents easy and stuff if you drop it. That gets by. People, if they don't drop their water bottles, they don't really even know that's a problem, right? Where it gets by, it gets the job done, and it's good enough. With software, you can kind of get by, but chances are the minute budget changes in the company or something like that, and the product's just good enough, you get cut. And that's the difference between a really average software versus an excellent product. And this is why I'm saying that, hey, getting a company to actually implement your software in their their already proven process, even if suboptimal, is a major form of an investment into your business, regardless of how much they're paying you, even if they're on a very low discounted plan to start. And use this as your, essentially test bed. How do you take this information they're going to give you based on their product feedback and use it to make your product so good that then your future customers, you can charge a bunch of money to because the product is excellent and solves their exact pain point. So guys, if you want to see how this is all built, how this all comes together, B2B software company, subscribe to the channel. We're launching these types of videos pretty regularly, essentially documenting the process, everything from the successes, the failures, the lessons learned, and so forth. And if you have any questions, drop those in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you next video.